Hi there. So I'm here today to demonstrate how to make a digital filing system using Keyboard Maestro and Hazel and a list of people that you're trying to make a digital filing system of. Now, this filing system will be quick, it'll be simple, and will actually do a lot of the filing for you. So what I have here is a list of participants that's names have all kind of been altered and changed, and then their ID number, which has been kind of randomized, and again, it's just a 4-digit ID number for the sake of data. And so what I'm going to use here for this is two programs, one of which is Keyboard Maestro, which is basically a fantastic program, but allows you to script actions like activate Excel, copy, paste, and go into Finder. In this particular one, I'm going to create a bunch of folders, which is going to be the first step in this. So I'm going to go to my Finder window, and I'm going to have this folder called Action for our test system here. And what I want to do is make these folders for this particular setup. So what I'm going to do is use my folders by list. I have my list here. I have that all set up. It's going to copy the name. It's going to create a new folder, and it's going to do this for everyone. Now, this is one of the great things about Keyboard Maestro is that it can repeat a list of actions. That is really, really great for this. So what it's going to do is jump from Excel, where it's copying the name. It's going to go to Finder, press Control-Shift-N for a new folder, and it's going to pop in that person's name. And this is going to do this for everybody that is on this list. Right now it's about 60 some odd students. But we can stop this here because you can see how this is actually working. It's going to work quite well. So I'm just going to chill that. And now I'm going to go and show you the second half. Now the second program that I'm going to be using is Hazel. Now Hazel takes some of your folders and turns them into smart folders. Basically, it allows you to create a rule within this folder that basically says if something happens, do the following. And they have a lot of great actions here that you can use. But we're going to use a very simple action, which is just move the file. Please file it for us. So what I'm going to do is have this other macro that is set up that is for this demo. And this is a pretty complex one, which basically goes in, adds a rule with a couple new options, goes to the Finder menu, and selects which folder it should be going into, and then it goes to the next student in the Excel folder. So I'm going to set this up for however many students we did, about 10 students. And what I'm going to do is go right here, make sure that everything's set up really nicely, and I'm going to start my Hazel rules for demo filing. So it's going to go into Hazel, which is nested in system preferences, and it's going to basically do all the things that I've told it to do as far as clicking and pasting. So it's basically finding the student's name, titling that there, and the first rule is if it contains the last name, first name of this person, that it should be filed accordingly, or if it has this ID number. So if the file name has either of these two conditions, it will be filed accordingly. Now what the program is doing now is trying to find the right folder for it. So it's going to go into a new folder, or the other folder, and it's I have it scripted to go and all the way to the bottom and figure it all out. And then from here it's going to the action test system, type out the student's name, and then from there it's going to open and be that student's folder. So as you can see, it's a lot of very menial things that would maybe take somebody days to do. If you wanted to do this for 60 some odd people, it's a long arduous process. However, I've been able to do this for a lot of people right now because it's Keyboard Maestro doing a lot of the heavy lifting. So this is very it's a pretty low-hanging fruit as to what Hazel and Keyboard Maestro can do together. But I'm not touching the mouse. I'm not doing anything. This could all be done as I've left the office for the day, or if I'm out to lunch. It could be setting up these rules for me. Now, once this is all set up, I'm just going to do a quick demonstration as to what the powerful nature of this is. So basically, once this presses open and it's done, I'm going to stop this micro from going. And let's say I take this screenshot here, and I'm going to rename it. to Michel. And then from here I'm going to put it in my test system folder. I'm going to get a little pop-up that says it was moved. So this was moved. And so now in my system test, I'm going to check out where it's gone. And it's actually gone into the right folder. So it's pre-sorted everything for me. So all I need to do going forward now is, if I have something to file, is to pop it into this folder, and it pops into my digital filing system. So with the right scripts and macros for all this, this can be done very, very quickly. You could set up this system in a couple days, maybe even less. Obviously, getting the macros to be nice and simple, and get past all the red flags and all the things that might trip it up are probably the main things that you'll have to work for. But once that's all set up, I've made a digital filing system for over 600 people at my current day job, and it saved me a considerable amount of time. So I wanted to create this video to show and demo how that can all be done within a couple hours. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.